If you're not new to this channel, you'll know how much I absolutely despise how expensive London property is. And that may sound like a really niche thing for me to take grievance with. It's not. I lived in London for 5 years and it annoyed me all the time. Like every year, my rent would just get increased like astronomically. And like in general, there are just nicer places in the UK you can live for a lot less. So sometimes I like to mentally torture myself by looking at expensive London flats, specifically ones on this channel here called the Luxury Home Show. So we're going to watch 3 videos with each property getting increasingly more expensive. We're starting with this one, which is inside a £5.7 million London penthouse with a wraparound balcony. What? That alone is worth £5.7 million. A wraparound, not just like a straight line balcony. It wraps around. Crumbs.
Now, we're right in the centre of London. You know, we've got so much going on all around us.
Some lovely roadworks going on. Some nice ambient jackhammering. I think that's what it's called, with the thing that goes like that thing. 3
bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and just under 1,500.
Wait, that's really small for a flat that expensive. £5.7 million for a 1,500 square foot flat. That's tiny for a flat that's that expensive.
And it's listed for £5.7 million. So
bargain.
Hit the link at the top of our description box.
Oh, I'll be sure to do that. I'll be sure to do that. I would love to buy this.
I just want to point out to you guys the noise difference. So when I close it,
peace.
Pretty much silent.
I think every double glazing window does that. Yes, when you close the window, it reduces the sounds of things that are outside.
We're going to stick a quick floor plan up first before we get too much into the tour.
Those bedrooms are minuscule. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, big preparation space and then somewhere to eat as well.
Definitely. I like how it's got the 2 different tones. You've got the marble style here and then kind of more of a
I quite like that, to be fair. Like when you've got people sitting around there, you can be cooking and well, you can't be cooking because there's no hob here. Hob here would be good. Don't know why the hob's over there. That's a silly place. Hob go here, and then you can cook, and it could be like, you know how you get when you go to I don't know what they're called, but where people like cook in front of you. It could be like that. That could be fun. But they put the hob over there. How stupid.
And then we've got our massive TV.
Yeah.
I just realised how big that is.
Yeah, that is
That's
massive.
huge.
Soundbar underneath it. We've got surround sound.
That doesn't look that massive. I mean, it looks on the large side, but it doesn't look massive or anything.
Storage for your jackets as soon as you come in, and then we have a bathroom through here. So a real strong stone.
Oh, okay, I like that. I like that. Like a little hidden bathroom. I like that. That's top class. Don't know if it makes the property worth £5.7 million, but it's cool.
I think we should probably go into this bedroom first.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
We've got pocket doors as well, Tom, by
pocket
the
doors
way.
to separate it off. Yeah, I almost forgot because you can't really see them. It's so seamless, isn't it?
Hang on, wait, what? Wait, hang on. I need to go back. Am I missing something? Wait.
Pocket doors to separate it off. Yeah, I almost forgot because you can't really see them.
That's what separates the bedrooms. I don't know. I feel as though that wouldn't be like soundproof enough for me. I like having my if I was living with other people, I'd want my privacy.
I believe that the owner of this property kind of uses it as a stopover point.
What? A stopover point? Oh yes, a nice little £5.7 million stopover point.
There's great schools nearby. Got the international school.
Yeah, UCL.
And King's as well. Yeah, UCL and King's. So yeah, great spot for that. But yeah,
it looks like a fucking a really cheap hotel, doesn't it? Like with the walls and everything. It just looks like a really, really cheap hotel, like an Ibis or something. I mean, you just look at the cheapest hotel possible on like TripAdvisor or something, and you just want somewhere to stay basically without having to pay out like hundreds of pounds. This looks like that.
We've got the blinds go around this corner as well, so to close that off.
Wait. It comes with curtains. It comes with guys, it comes with curtains.
Keeps it nice and private at night time.
The curtains keep your room private? Crumbs.
And a great sized bed.
Oh yeah, that is huge.
Yeah, lovely.
I mean, it's a bed. It's a bed. It's not huge. It's a bed.
We've got seating areas all the way around, and as we come around this corner, you're going to see that view again. Let's just have a little peer, Jazz.
Oh, I love how it opens up.
The thing is, right, about balconies is, like, whenever I have one with a flat, I just never use it. I never use my balconies. My main reason is I don't want people to see me out on them. I don't know why that is. As if they're going to judge me and be like, oh, look, he stood on his balcony. Let's laugh at him. But, like, it makes me feel exposed.
So then when we come this way, we can see the access points from all these other bedrooms as well. Very safe with these barriers.
It has barriers, guys, so that you can't like just fall off and die. That's a great feature. All right, next one. This one isn't much more expensive. It's £5.8 million. Let's see if this one is any better. I may have said this in a previous one where I've been looking at properties, but I hate living rooms that are laid out like this. Like, where do you put the TV? Where does the TV go? You can put a small one up there, but then you also have to crane your neck to look up. This is a bad living room.
Now this is a lateral apartment with 2 bedrooms. I'll take you into the formal reception room first.
The thing is, right, I also noticed with a lot of these apartments is most of these just have good interior design. Without that, like, there's no way you could reasonably charge that much for one of these. Like, paying an interior designer as someone who's trying to sell a property is, like, so important, it seems. I mean, I've never sold a property in my life, but it seems to be so important. Because imagine if this just looked shit. I mean, it's not for me. This style isn't for me. It's a bit bland. But imagine if it just looks shit. There's no way you'd be able to ask £5.8 million for it.
And now let's come over to the breakfast dining area. So I was talking with the developers.
I mean, that looks okay. I like this bit's okay. This is an okay bit. This bit's nicely designed. I like the look of what's down there being realistic. Okay, that looks like a kitchen. It's a nice kitchen, don't get me wrong, but it's a kitchen.
Absolute favourite feature of this apartment, I think for the size, just over 1,400 square foot.
I don't like the way, because, okay, look, so the kitchen is pretty isolated. Like, I like open plan. I like having my kitchen in the same room as my TV so I can, like, at least listen to stuff while I'm, like, cooking or whatever, or I can be in the same room while cooking and having a conversation with others. I know it's got chairs there, but it's not the same. It's not the same as having it in your living room.
A particular feature that I like is you do have a big window in this apartment, so it feels really spacious, really bright.
Yes, that is a great feature of a £5.8 million luxury apartment. A window. You have a window. That is a luxury not many people can afford these days. If you have a window in your flat, count yourself lucky. Most of us live in the fucking dark.
Just think having an island in an apartment of this size is a really special feature.
God, like, why wouldn't you just, like, buy a massive gaff? I know, like, it's London or whatever, and you get to live in London, and it's fun for about, like, 3 years, and then you get bored. But, like, 5.8, that could get you a huge gaff, like, half an hour out. This guy was just like, oh, you're lucky to have a kitchen island in a flat of this size. You're paying £5.8 million. Go get something better. Holy shit.
Now, if you're into lighting, you might have noticed...
Sorry, I just had to take a second to process that. If you're into lighting, what does that even mean? Yes, I am obsessive over lighting.
Come on in to the powder room.
It's a toilet.
It's vanity here.
I accidentally disliked your video. I'm sorry, Luxury Home Show. I didn't mean to dislike it. My finger slipped. That's a toilet. That is a toilet. A powder room. Get a grip.
Just through this black crystal door, we have the 2 bedrooms. I'm going to show you through into the principal bedroom.
Right, okay. I'll tell you something I like. I love it when there is a door that separates the living room and kitchen stuff from the bedroom stuff. In my opinion, if you're living in a lateral apartment, that is absolutely needed, especially if you're living with others, so you don't, like, wake them up in the middle of the night if you're, like, I don't know, like, sitting in the living room watching TV. For me, that is an absolute necessity, and I'm surprised more of these apartments don't have that.
I'm going to show you through into the principal bedroom first.
Okay, that is a really nice bedroom. I'm gonna be real, right? That is a sick bedroom. That is a perfect size bedroom. Normally in these, like, really expensive flats, the bedrooms are, like, fucking minuscule. But this is a really good size.
Beautiful headboard. All these textured fabrics are by British manufacturers.
Hooray! That's what I like to hear. I mean, that's a fine size bedroom, but for a £5.8 million flat, like, you'd expect, I don't know what the fuck like, I guess this is what you get with 5.8 million in central London, which sucks. That fucking sucks. I don't understand why, if you had that much money, you wouldn't, like, I guess this is for, like, billionaires who just want a stopover point in London. Say, for example, you're, like, really poor and only have £5.8 million for one property. I don't know why you pick this. I really don't.
I love this space. It's so cozy. The interior design.
Yeah, but where'd you put your fucking TV? Where'd you put your TV? Answer me that, Mr. Estate Agent. You can't. Anyway, on to the next one. £12.5 million. Crikey.
Here we are in the entrance. Check out this incredible chandelier above me.
It looks like a waiting room.
Natural marble flooring.
Doesn't it? It looks like a waiting room.
Now you'll see through here.
That's a cool, like, office. That's a cool officey room. I feel as though I am just going to like this flat because it is, I mean, it's £12.5 million. It must have something going for it. But no way would you catch me dead spending £12.5 million on a flat unless I had, like, £1 billion.
I really like this space. I mean, check out this desk as a place to just sit and work.
I mean, that is typically what you do at a desk, isn't it?
So in here is basket weave. And let me know what you think in the comments of this design. I'm personally a fan. I think it's my favorite of the European oak.
I don't know. I only give that a 5 out of 10 in terms of European oak. Like, I've seen a lot better European oak than basket weave. Let me know in the comments what your favorite European oak is, guys. And subscribe for European oak.
To my right is the powder room.
It's a toilet. It's a toilet. Who calls it a fucking powder room?
Now let's move into the formal living room through these incredible black crystal doors.
Again, where'd you put the fucking TV? That's the big question. I guess you could put it up there, but then you obstruct all the cool, like, detailing on the wall. Where'd you put your TV, huh? Like, whenever I view a home, I don't think, oh, this looks nice. I think, how can I practically use this space? Because you have to, like, fucking crane your neck up to see it as well.
Now, the formal living room, another one of my favorite spaces. It's absolutely incredible.
What odd... Who the fuck just has 2 chairs there? That's such an odd place to have 2 chairs. Surely you have a sofa, and then maybe 2 chairs. But even having it just looks wrong, doesn't it? It just looks like a really posh doctor's waiting room, doesn't it?
So the interior design is by Taylor Howells. So everything you see in this apartment is included.
Why are there so many little tables? I don't know how many little tables there are. I must say, I'm not a fan of the interior design of this place.
Now, in this formal living room, it's actually in a chevron pattern. So have a look. You can check it out here and compare whether you prefer the basket weave or chevron.
Oh, basket weave or chevron? That is the age-old question. I mean, as you lot know, I'm not the biggest basket weave man about, so I'm gonna have to go with chevron. I know. I'm sorry, basket weave fans out there. Chevron is my vote.
The pocket sliding doors, and now I can show you the most incredible kitchen. So we have.
Oh, I do like that. I like that little bit there. That's a cool bit. That's a cool bit. That's a cool wall. I do like this bit here. Very nice indeed.
I'm gonna go through these doors into the primary bedroom. Now this space is incredible.
Okay, that's a sick. I like that. You know what? I can't knock this place, being realistic. This is a nice place. And if you have £12.5 million, I mean, I wouldn't spend that on a flat. But if you're a billionaire, this is nice.
Moving into bedroom number 2. Now, we talked about the other one being the...
Yeah, this is decent. Yeah, another bedroom. I like it. I'm just skipping through this now because I like this. It's not fun when I like things, is it? It's only fun when I dislike things.
Also, if you want to find out more about us, follow...
What do I dislike about this room?